Hello! Okay, I'm going to do a tool review real quick. Hopefully my camera doesn't die and the phone doesn't ring again. Let's see how far we can go. Okay, I'm a Craftsman girl, have been for many, many years. Back in the day when Craftsman was made in USA and sold by Sears. You could break something, walk in, hand it to a salesperson at Sears, they'd walk over on the shelf, grab a new one, and hand it right to you. Loved the Craftsman. I haven't until recently had to think about buying new tools until part of my Craftsman USA set happened to walk off. My metric resonators and some of my 3/8 sockets have disappeared. I have a feeling where they went. But again, guy or girl, watch your tools. Okay, so anyways, I decided to try Craftsman again, even though these are now made in Taiwan. Stanley Black & Decker bought Craftsman out in 2017. They keep promising to bring back U.S. production. Supposedly there's a plant in Texas. But everything I've tried to find out, I've failed. I can't find out what sets are made in USA, where you can get them, anything. Their own people couldn't even answer the questions. So I guess I'm going to have to go look in Lowe's and stuff and see if any of them are made in US. But I figured, all right, I'm going to give this one a shot. So this is the boom, Craftsman 81-piece gunmetal chrome 120 tooth ratchet set. It is 1/4 inch and 3/8 only, because that's all I needed. Actually, I just needed the 3/8, but I thought, what the heck. It was a good price for this. I got this from a company called Tyler Tools. Not the best customer service. Not sure I would purchase from them again. But I did get a really good deal on this, though. With tax, I paid $62, so it ended up being lower than anywhere else. So for $62, I'm happy to try it out. The case is incredibly nice. I'm not going to use a case, but in case you are, the case is 17 inches wide by 15 1/4 deep and 4 1/4 high. And I know this because this is like my third time trying to shoot this video. Hopefully before my camera craps out again. Alright, so we'll open her up. You get your little thin, foamy, non-scratch. This is what you're supposed to throw your tools on while you're working so they don't get scratched up. If you're going to keep your tools in this container, this is a great thing. It'll help out a little bit with moisture. A friend of mine had a set like this, took this out, left this set, didn't even bother touching it for years, didn't need it apparently. By the time she opened it up, they were all completely rusted. I've never had any rust issues taking them out of here and putting them in my toolbox. Plus, that's the way I like to use them. I do have a mobile set like this from DeWalt. It's a whole nother video if you want to see it. It's a 172-piece set with wrenches that I do keep in my truck. And I do keep the little, I think it has a foam thing in it to keep it moisture. But I pull it out every year and go through it and check it and everything else. So we're good. Okay, so on this set, you have a 5/8 spark plug socket. Down here is your 1/4 inch. I'm going to go through each one for you so you know exactly what you're getting, because I hate people who do reviews and don't. So for 1/4 inch, you get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 millimeters in the 1/4 inch. And then it goes 5/32, 3/16, 7/32, 1/4, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, and a 1/2 inch for your 1/4 inch. Here is your 1/4 inch ratchet. It is quick release, and it has your switch for forward and reverse. Sorry. 120 tooth. Very fine, very low arc. I forgot what the arc is. Sorry. Fit and finish on this thing is pretty nice. It's pretty decent. The only thing that sucks about these Craftsman tools back then and now is these are not serviceable. So they're going to have to be warranted if anything happens to them. They do have a substantial weight to them, and they are not balanced very well. That one's not too bad. The 3/8 is really bad. It's 3/8. It's top heavy. Very heavy weight though. I did like that aspect. You have a 1/4 inch adapter, and then you have your little filler bit pieces. I'm glad there's not a lot in here. I hate when they overload stuff with this and Allen wrenches. How many Allen wrenches could you possibly need? It's like every set of tools you buy has tons and tons of this filler stuff. That's part of the reason I went for this set, because it's mostly just what you need. The sockets and the ratchets, the extensions, and minimal fuller. But you do have, so you have standard, you have Allen's, and you have some Phillips. You have a 3-inch, 1/4 inch extension. You have a 3/8 inch swivel, 6-inch 3/8 extension, and excuse me. Gotta take a drink. I've been doing this for too long. Choking to death here. So the 3/8, when I first took it out, I was spinning it around and it actually got jammed up. So that I'm gonna have to keep an eye on because I'm like right out of the box. So let's see if it does it now. But this thing is way top heavy. Oh, it's already froze up. Look at that. I can't even move it. Okay, there we go. See it, man, it did that before too. It was just completely locked up. So I'm gonna have to check that out, see how it goes. But very heavyweight. I'd hate to get clunked in the head with that thing. So decent quality there. All right, when we go up here into these the shorty 3/8, we got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, no 20. There's your skip. I know 20 is not a popular size, but I don't care. I want it. 21, 22, I wish there was a 23 and a 24, but what are you going to do? All right, up top here, we got 3/8, 7/16, 1/2 inch, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4, and 13/16. Again, I wish it would go up to an inch. But what are you going to do? It's a small set. These are the pieces that I need, of course. So I'm going to have to pay extra for them, but there's a couple here I was missing too, so that's okay. All right, then we go up here. I'm going to have to put you up a little bit so you can see. You have 1/4 inch nut drivers on the top here, and it goes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No skip. Imagine that. This is going to be cool. I usually don't use stuff like this, but I just happened to purchase of all brands, a Skill 1/4 inch impact ratchet that uses this type of a head. And one, I didn't want a 1/4 inch, I wanted a 3/8. But if you ever see the Farm Project site on YouTube, watch it. The guy tests tools and does an amazing job. And I actually purchased it because of his review. I thought it was very well done, very informative, and that impacted one hell of a job going up against Milwaukee, Intersole. I mean, some really good brands. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, that's another video. All right, down below that, we got your millimeters. We got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, skip 16, and you got 17, but you got 16 in the shorty. Okay, and then you got 3/8, 7/16, 1/2 inch, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4 in your talls. And that's everything in the kit. All right, real quick before my battery or my camera dies, because it's acting really weird today, I want to show you that, oh God, it's really hard getting stuff out of this case. Which is a good thing, not everything's flying all over the place. I would consider these more to be mid than talls. These are the original Craftsman USA made, and definitely shorter. Another thing too, which is interesting, well, this is a 12 point. It's not a good view. Here we go, 6 point. This is definitely a thinner made socket. The weights are different. The USA made are heavier. They're thicker. I find them to be more durable. I don't know how these are going to hold up. They might be just fine. But these were just made way better. Just the quality alone. They are both stamped, which is awesome. I love that they're stamped. The laser etching is, to me, junk. I don't like it. And I also don't like the black chrome. And here's an example of both and why. Let me Get in here. See. Okay. The black is chipping off, and it's taking that laser etching right along with it. So once that's gone, you're never going to know this is a 16 again because they didn't stamp it anywhere. And this is Stanley, who bought Craftsman. So learn the lesson here. If you're going to do laser etching, at least on the back side, put a stamp in. Because that stamp is not going to come off. And, I mean, that's never going to come off. You're always going to be able to find your way and find your tools. So I always like the stamped. The fit and finish on these, they're brand new, so of course it's going to be perfect right now. They're just great. I like it. I like the gunmetal chrome. It's a really cool color. But again, you know, the USA made is just, you just can't beat it. I mean, I bought this Stanley set for another vehicle I had, my work vehicle, to have a spare set of tools. It was inexpensive. It was pretty comprehensive set for the little kit that I bought, just 1/4 inch, 3/8, but they are nowhere near durable. This set's going to be sold. Of course, I'm going to hold on to my USA made Craftsman until I die. That was the only reason I decided to go with this, though, because I wanted to stay with the Craftsman, give them a shot with the Taiwan stuff, but I would really want to check out the Tekton company. Their fit and finish is amazing, and they do not skip. I love it. They're expensive, real expensive, but they do not skip. They have a nice, all their sets are separate. A 1/4 inch set, a 3/8 set, and a 1/2 inch. Their 1/2 inch is or a 1/4 inch, I'm sorry, is a 55-piece set, and it's $65, I think. Don't quote me, I'm guessing now. The 3/8 set is awesome. It's comprehensive. It goes to 1 inch. It goes up to 22 millimeter. There are no skips, but it's $164. So this is $62 versus $164. But I'm also considering buying that as well. I like having 2 sets. In case something does break or whatever, you're not screwed. But back to this set. Another cool thing is the hinges. These metal hinges here, they pop up, and I can't do it right now because they're too tight. But you can take these out, separate these 2 cases, and use them to store your tools. I don't know if I've said that or not because I've done this a few times. But you can use the blow molded cases to organize until you find a system you like, or if you just want to keep them in a blow molded case. Plus, you can always put the pins back in if you got to travel somewhere, and you're all set. I myself, I'm taking them out and moving into my magnetic. I love my magnetic set. I love the magnetic everything. I absolutely hate these. I always hated them. They fall over, they suck, they're metal. I hate them. I don't like the way they connect. I don't like trying to fight to get them off. They work, just not my cup of tea, like the magnetic. Plus right away, if there's one gone, you know it's gone. You can see right away that your tools are missing. Because I don't want to go through this again. Another reason I bought this particular kit was because it was just the sockets. I still have part of my wrenches. I have double my SAE Craftsman wrenches made in USA, but I don't have any metric for some reason. They were replaced with Popular Mechanic stuff. We'll call them stuff. Which is not my cup of tea. So I had to replace them as well. I didn't like the Craftsman. I wanted the price and the selection. I wanted to try something new, so I got Duratech. I have never heard of them or anything. I want to try them out to see how they do. I haven't bought tools in a really, really long time, so it's kind of fun. It's getting kind of expensive, which sucks, but I want to try out some different brands, and I'm trying out some of these newer companies. I'm not going to run a Snap-on. I'm not going to run a Mac. Those are outrageously priced. I'm not a mechanic. You know, I'm a hobbyist. I don't need those kind of tools. I'm sure they're absolutely wonderful, but no freaking way am I going to pay those kind of prices for tools. I mean, this is a cheap set, and I know it's a cheap set, and you know that's fine. But I actually do want to try the Tekton, even though they're probably 3 times the amount of these tools. But good quality tools, they'll last you a lifetime if you take care of them and no one steals them. they'll last you a lifetime. So I'm in the middle of remodeling my garage. I have a lot of hobbies. I'm an outdoor girl. I camp, hike. I do all kinds of things. I like carpentry, so I build a lot of stuff. I do my own mechanics because, frankly, I just don't want to pay somebody to work on my vehicle. So I'd rather just do it myself. Even though I hate it, I just hate working on cars. It's horrible. I don't know how you guys do it. It's so frustrating, and it is definitely knuckle breaking, back breaking work. But, you know, I can do my brakes for, you know, the price of the brake pads, you know, or the price of the caliper or rotor or whatever. So I'm remodeling my garage. I got rid of my old Craftsman toolbox that I've had for a million years. It was 12 drawer. And I don't know if I'd say upgraded, but I've changed my toolboxes out to new boxes. If you're interested in that, seeing them, let me know. I can show you. But I'm trying to get my garage set up so I can do some of my other hobbies and shoot some YouTube videos. So I'll have way better lighting. I'll have a way better platform to do stuff off of. So these videos are going to get better. The scripts will get better, but I wanted to get something out because I know it's been a while. And I do have a bunch of stuff lined up to review. It's just a matter of getting it done because I have so many projects going on right now with the remodel. And because if I should have took before and after pictures and I didn't, because oh my god, my garage was just a disaster, just a complete disaster. Right now it's not much better. I mean, it's a little bit more organized, but I have a huge pile of floor tile from tearing up my kitchen floor in there. It was like, I don't know, 10 by 12, 10 by 14 worth of tiles, so it's quite a pile. So anyways, if you have any questions, let me know. Put them in the comment section. If there's anything you want to see, if you want to see more of a comparison with these tools to the Craftsman, to the Stanley, I don't know why you would though. I mean, the Craftsman USA are going to beat this kit every time. Stanley, these were actually above Stanley. I would definitely buy these over Stanley. Even though the Stanley ratchets are pretty nice though, that came with that kit. And those are serviceable versus these which aren't. I think Craftsman needs to step it up though. They need to have serviceable ratchets. They need to start offering sets that don't skip sizes because it's very irritating. And who wants to have to go buy a tool set from them and then go out and having to buy individual tools to complete it? They should offer a nice variety of different sets. You know, I don't know. You're some toward pros, some towards do-it-yourselfers or hobbyists or whatever, or you know, or make it to where you can buy certain sets that you want, like larger sockets, smaller sockets, or something. Come on, step up the game a little bit. But anyway, so that's my review. I hope it helped you. I also am going through a lot of different organization stuff for my toolboxes. So I have a lot of new different products coming that are really, really cool because I don't ever want to be going out there and going, hey, my stuff's missing, my tools are gone. I'm going to know right away if my tools walk off. It includes wrench holders and, you know, different types of ratchet holders and stuff like that. Love the magnetic stuff. It works really well in my toolbox. Works great with my tools. Just love it. They don't fall over. They're not, you know, it just works. I hope this video helped you. Stay tuned. There's more videos coming, I promise. There's going to be some more outdoor stuff. I'm getting around to it. The weather here is kind of crappy right now, so I've been focusing more on some indoor stuff. But there'll be a nice variety of stuff coming up. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.